What's up, guys? Today we're going to be looking at the guy named Zherka. We're going to be looking at the man named Zherka. We're going to be watching some Zherka today. It's a good day. It's a good day. You watch some Zherka, it's a good day. If you guys don't know who Zherka is, I don't even know what to tell you. You need to be doing your research. You need to be studying. You need to be figuring these things out. If you don't know Zherka, then just watch and you're gonna learn today. This is him. This is like his funniest moments. I like Zerka though. Yeah, he goes too far sometimes, but I mean, I like him. I think he's honest and authentic, and he speaks the truth. He's not one of these grifters. He's not one of these influencers out here that is just trying to be manly and cool. Like he's just honest, and then the rest kind of just falls. If you ever want to be funny, you're like not funny at all, you're not charismatic at all, just start being honest. Just start looking at a fat girl and being like, you're fat. But there's nothing wrong with that. You don't be hateful. Don't attack her. Just be like, if she's like, oh, I'm having a bad day, just be like, well, because you're fat. You have a better day if you're skinny. And then maybe that's not funny, but you're gonna start to be more of a funny person, more of an attractive person. But yeah, before I start rambling too much, let's go ahead and check
You're
check out
about
some
seven
Zerka.
or eight too, and
Go ahead.
the irony about this is the way he thinks. Well, all of
I
you
hate
think.
women. Don't forget that. I literally hate them. You shouldn't be able to vote Saudi style. Cut their fucking hands off for no reason.
Look, you
Sorry,
can
what?
say
We're talking
everything
about
you
looks
want
right
about
now.
women, but trust me, you think a lot like my husband. You just don't speak like him, and that's where I would maybe the rate.
You think a lot like my husband. That means I like you. That means I think you're attractive. That means I'm attracted to you. That means you're turning me on. That's what that means. You think a lot like my husband, the guy that you love and admire and respect, and you married and you have kid. Like you got to uncover some of these things that these women say.
Rating would affect because the way you speak just
I'm glad I occupied that title in your head. Yo, check this out though. You know what's crazy? If women actually fucked off personality, bro, I would never get laid. You know what I mean?
very true.
Like even when I'm coming, I say I hate women. They still fuck me. Bro, women don't even need mechanical. The craziest orgasm
That's
I've
fine.
ever seen a girl have. She had like 3 in a row. Dude, my finger was inside of her, my fingers, but I wasn't even moving. I was just telling her a story. And she's like, ah! And I'm like, dude, I didn't even finger you. What the fuck is going on? So they are all mental. Could you imagine she
Yeah.
grabbed my dick and said, well, here's a Santa Claus story? And didn't move. Like, we need the mechanical movement. They need they're in the mental plane, right? Which is
That's true. That's why men watch porn and women read 50 Shades of Grey. That's like the highest selling erotic novel. Women read erotic novels because, we men, get erected with our dick. Women, they get erected with their brain. Just a little something so you know.
so funny because, outside of sex, they never think. You know?
But I think for a girl's ego, if you make, okay, cool.
You know what I always find weird? When women come, they're so active and cuddly and cute.
Okay, this is all this is about.
The last place I want to be on earth is in front of a woman. It's like
clarity.
It's like God is telling me run, and God's telling her chase. You know what I mean?
Fair
It's
enough.
like
Okay.
all my bitches try to trap me with a kid, and these dumb bitches don't realize you can't get pregnant when I'm busting your throat. I tricked her. But yo, check it out. She's either being the mom of your kids or getting fucked by a big black cock.
Cock.
Tyrone.
Okay.
What else are you supposed to do?
Wait. Pretend I'm your husband. Talk to me about it. Go. How would you approach me? Fuck yeah, buzz.
Well, I would ask, like, hey, what's going on here?
I'm done with you. That's what's going on. I've been cheating for 2 years. You're too stupid to find out.
Because a lot of girls get mad when they say they're a 5. It's like, bro, a 5 is average. There's nothing wrong with that. That's where most women are, right? Give it
True.
a thousand.
Actually, all of them.
Yeah,
Take the
like,
makeup off.
yeah.
Boom. 3 billion fives. Take the makeup off.
So Go ahead. What do you rate?
Uh,
Keep it real, man. We're not gonna get mad at you.
I'm
Guys,
gonna
we can't
figure
talk
out
shit to the
No,
man.
no.
You literally rate. We're not
Say
gonna say
fresh. Say nothing to the threes.
Yeah. Let's go. Go ahead.
Okay, 5.
Okay.
And then 7,
Flex.
6.
6. I've never gotten mad in my life. This bitch is fucking twisted. Why didn't no one say? Why didn't no one say the master race?
The what? The master?
What is the master race country? Go, Meyer.
Oh.
You go.
I don't know.
You
I'm
say
asking. Myron's the expert. What the fuck? I don't know what you're
Y'all
talking
know
about.
what the master country
You
is.
talking about it.
We'll see you on Rumble. We'll see you guys on Rumble.
Well,
She overcame her physiology. Why do you women lie about that? Hey, every woman knows deep in her heart, if she's single, she's a fucking loser.
you just got out
Everyone
of the
knows
gate.
that.
That's true.
Okay. What about
That's true. Women are not single by choice. If they're single, that means the guy that wanted them doesn't want them back. The only guys they could get are like, losers in their DMs, guys that are poor, guys that aren't charming, guys that don't look good, short guys that are also poor while being short, while also not being funny. Just the trifecta. Like, girls have a bunch of those guys in their DMs, and they're like, well, my DMs are still full. Yeah, because you're a woman. Of course, they're still going to be full. You don't occupy the job of hunting. You're not a hunter. We have to go and hunt the DMs. You sit and the DMs get your DMs get hunted. So your DMs being full isn't a flex. You being married is a flex. That means you both had DMs that are full and you both attracted high level guys. So you got with one of them. That's what that means.
Ever in my life respected a woman who's not. If a woman's not married, I cannot see her as human and respect her. No, I'm serious. If I see like a nice Muslim marriage or a Christian marriage, I have immense respect for a woman for the first time in my life. But if she's single, has a boyfriend or like fiance, or can't do it.
Where did you find this guy?
I'm not.
On 4chan.
Yeah.
Here's the truth. Why it's so hard to please women.
Those are more emotional babies.
It's
That
very
is the
hard to
shit.
please a confused retard.
I can promise you 100%.
Confused
When have
retard.
you ever, any of you, dated a McDonald's working man? Like, we fuck McDonald's
listen.
workers. You selfish fucks have never done that in your life. You never will. That's why you burn in hell. You will never date a man in McDonald's, no matter how good looking he is. You money grubbing.
You think so?
That's true.
You think so?
You
really
dating
think
right
I
now a
was-
McDonald's
no,
working man?
Hey, I have. You really think so? I was in a.
Listen to
almost
me.
4
Her
year
husband is a
relationship.
And if they tell him, yeah, I used to date this McDonald's worker. Where's he at now? They dumped him. They didn't like him anymore. They broke up with him. It didn't work out. It's fine. It's fine. Women can't date McDonald's workers. Women can't date low income men that make less than them. Why would they even want to do that? Like, people that believe that are like low IQ. They're like they're like coping. They're not living in reality. They're delusional. Like, if you're in reality, you understand. If you have more money, women are gonna like that. Think about you right now, and then imagine if you hit the lottery and you got $2 million. Think about the women that you were talking to now, and then think about how much more they would like you after you hit the lottery with these $2 million. You think the woman would be like, "Oh, I don't care. We were in a Camry getting ice cream in a Camry. Now we're in a Lambo. Nothing's changed. We were having sex in your mom's room in the basement. Now we're in a condo, top floor, high rise. You're the same guy. Like, of course not. Of course that's not going to happen. She's going to have that much more respect for you. She's going to have that much more admiration for you. And she's going to have that much more love for you. That's just what's going to happen. So.
McDonald's worker.
No, listen to me. I don't want a McDonald's worker. I do want a successful man who wants to work as hard as me. But at the same time, I'm not looking towards money. I'm looking towards personality.
Holy cap.
Cap.
That's what you pause the show for? Holy, I hear this every day.
No,
No,
but
what I'm saying is that
No, I'm saying you're aroused and attracted by that. That's why you bitches love tattoos because it shows experience, and we hate tattoos because it shows lack of purity. Like you went into the wilderness, got fucked by a tattoo artist. You guys like an older looking dude with like a younger looking
is this
woman.
on your arm
When we see
then?
Hillary Clinton,
You got
nothing
fucked by your
happens to our
tattoo artist?
genitals.
No, he said tattoos are attractive on men, not.
You guys think George Clooney's hot? We wouldn't not even with a flagpole would we touch Hillary Clinton. You know what I mean? You guys like older, you're right? You guys are reverse pedophiles.
Do you know the difference in my marriage?
That's true.
I respect him as the man in the leadership role. I have my role to play, but I'm also involved in his business. I never overstep him, and that's why this relationship will
It
work.
will never work because you're involved. You're involved. You're involved in his business.
I'm not involved.
You're involved in a hunter going for a bison, and you're like, hey, Huggy, I want to tag along. He
You
will
don't
never
understand.
feel masculine if he can't throw the spear in the bison.
You're
That's his
wrong.
career. You're throwing the spear for him. You're gonna get dry. He's gonna hate
I
you.
don't
It's
call it.
over. You're done. Give me the ring.
You're
It's
done.
over.
I don't call it shot.
Okay.
In retrospect, she's providing.
That's interesting.
Leave work and it'll work out. Just quit work.
That's
Why would
interesting.
I quit when I can help my man elevate himself?
Because
I'm not calling the
your
shots.
gay way has a 70% failure rate. Come to my side. You have a
Did he say?
That's interesting. I mean, I kind of agree with that. I think that, your wife should work for you, but she shouldn't be out in the field. I kind of agree. She shouldn't be out in the field. Like the analogy he gave was perfect. She shouldn't be, you're out there throwing the spear. She shouldn't be there, So you're out there on a sales call. You're out there on a sales trip. You're out there doing that. You're out there you're really strangling people for those extra dollars. She shouldn't be in that. But I think your woman should be working for you though. But I think she should be doing like administrative work and handling the emails and the little things, making sure stuff like that gets done. So you don't have to hire a secretary, or you don't have to hire like an HR lady or administration or something like that. You don't have to hire an assistant when you have your wife. So your wife doesn't have to work for some random stranger and go to a 9 to 5 where she's taking orders from this other man. She needs to be taking orders from you. She needs to be working for you, because the love, the care, the hard work, the determination, the effort that she puts into that 9 to 5, that's gonna go to the growing of some other man's business. That's gonna go to the flourishing of some other man's business. But if she put all that into you, then that's gonna go to the flourishing and the growing of your business, which is gonna make her happy because you're getting more money and she's getting a man that has more money, and it's just like a full circle. Like you can't lose with that, as long as you're successful, rich, and handsome.
Give you access, and he wanted
Yes.
you to. Oh, then
He fell for that equality gayness, right?
He did not.
Yeah, wait till a big black burglar comes in your house, and then we'll see how. Are you gonna fight him, or is your husband? There's no equality. Your man's doing everything for you. You're
Yeah.
just kind of grabbing his scrotum, and there's no consent. He did not want that. That's
I did not put a gun up to him. I did not tell him, give me this. I did not tell him I want
Women
this.
who watch what the man is spending are literally evil. They're literally close the account. You need to let go, dude. Your progressive experiment is making people cut their cocks off. This
That's
equality
true.
shit is gay. Give up. Go to the kitchen. Be
Okay,
happy.
okay.
Save your marriage. Go to the kitchen. Make a casserole. Do something normal. Listen, if you ladies
Yeah.
don't start migrating back to the Mecca, the kitchen, you're gonna die alone, dude. You're gonna have 40 years alone before you die. You're gonna have suffering before you die. If you don't do what God wants, you're so fucked. Look at your best friends. Look at your best friends. Look at all your best friends are literally putting peanut butter on their pussy, and 42 cats are licking it. They're lonely and they get fucked by weirdos. I'm telling you, when you look at a healthy couple, she's letting go of his money. She's behind the husband. Even when your son becomes 18, he has authority over you, just like the Bible says. And you must start praying and doing normal shit. Like this Kim Kardashian religion is destroying you ladies. And you're Twinkies. Everyone here, the body count, if we counted it together, we're close to infinity. And that's not what the boys. This level of trauma.
Oh,
every time you have
that's
sex with
funny.
someone, it
That's
changes
funny, bro.
your worldview. If you fuck a big black guy, it changed. Whoa, there's a big cock now. That's trauma, dude. If 40 dudes bust in you, you're building trauma to destroy your life. If you don't go back to the Bible, you're gonna burn in hell.
Does anyone else have anything?
I
Oh,
can't.
you got
You
something
really
there?
believe that?
Tell,
Yes.
No,
Anybody
I
else?
can't tell if he's actually being serious. What
100% being serious. If you don't go to the kitchen, you're gonna be depressed.
I love to cook, but
Hammer turkey on your sandwich.
I really can't. You know,
Why would he
What's-
not
okay,
be
I'll
honest?
check
What do you
it.
mean?
Yo,
don't-
watch
I
this.
don't
It's
know.
Zodia time. What's your name?
Jalissa.
Really? Okay. Jalissa,
Yes.
what is the alternative to the kitchen? What is your lifestyle?
I'm a party promoter.
Oh.
I rest my case.
Mm.
She's a fucking party promoter. Right now,
There you go.
you women are destroying.
He's
your lives,
right.
and I'm pretending to care. I'm pretending to
Shaquisha
care. but I'm gonna go
O'Neal.
home. I'm gonna go back to my great life. You guys are so fucked. Look at your best friends. Look at your best friends. Why I can add pressure is women don't kill themselves. So I can tell you guys you're fucked. I don't want you guys to have anxiety. Consider the kitchen.
Consider.
She cooks very,
Circus
very,
hilarious.
very well.
You said that you would have dated a guy at McDonald's. Here's the difference. If he had the TikTok followers, he had the money, and you worked at McDonald's, he would date you.
Mm-hmm.
That's my point. It wouldn't be the other way around.
Like you're the selfish gender. Get there faster. You guys are the selfish gender.
Can I say
We
something?
see a poor woman covered in dust and
But
we go,
hold on.
bitch, I'll save you. You guys see a poor homeless guy covered in dust. You walk by as he's overdosing on fentanyl, you disgusting animal.
But I thought like the whole
Like,
thing.
think about it. He told her, I don't know. And it spiked her anxiety forever. That's why I teach men to lie. Get a few more years with the pussy. But again, status is everything.
Now, we're going to stop it right there, but I hope you guys learned, man. I hope you guys learned. I hope you guys got some information there. Got some stuff that you like, heard some things that you didn't know. And I think Zherka is really good for but after a while it's like, okay, this dude, cuz he's always on level 10. So you got to step back after a minute. And Myron does a good job of that. That's why I feel like him on Fresh and Fit is perfect. Cuz Myron steps in like, okay, hold on. We gotta ask the table, we gotta go around, we gotta do that. So, W Zherka, W Fresh and Fit. That's some good stuff. That's some good things you guys should learn and know. And if you didn't go through that phase and you didn't learn what you were supposed to learn, so many guys think they could skip that phase. Now they're suffering for it. Even if you hate them, even if you hate Fresh and Fit, you hate Myron, you need to watch Fresh and Fit though, because you need to learn the nature of women. You need to see women explaining what they like and how it doesn't make any sense, and how Myron explains how it doesn't make any sense. And you need to see how the things they're saying don't really line up with logic, but they're more emotional and they're more feelings, and what that actually means. Because there is no workshop, there is no class for that. So you're not too good for biology. So you should learn that. But all right, man. Like the video, comment, subscribe. We're on Instagram, going viral right now. We're doing millions of views. We're on TikTok. We're going live all the time on TikTok. People are trying to hate on me in the comments. I'm dunking on them live. I don't need scripts. People trying to come at me, they think I'm a black conservative grifter, red pill grifter. I'm like dunking on them in instant replay. Like I'm dunking on them I don't need anything. Like I'm dunking on them in real time. That's the word I was looking for, real time. They're coming at me in all angles. It's like, bro, when are you going to realize I'm that guy? Leave me alone. Just give me your money. Subscribe to the channel. Give me your money. Send me donations. I'm just that guy. Let me go out and do the work for you guys. Let me go out and say the message, spread the message. Let me say what you're thinking so you don't have to get fired for your job. I'll do it. I'll take it. Pause. Appreciate you guys.